Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well and had a good Easter. I got almost all my team leveled up. I just have 2 more to go. I got them to 53. Yeah, nothing like getting out of work at 5:45. And it being your first day back, that's a really good sign. Yeah, sorry about the no stream last Wednesday. I just got super busy with work and getting ready for the trip. Aw, thank you. Yeah, Thursday when I was cleaning up and realizing I hadn't had a video ready yet, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pick a system that I know will be probably easy, and I picked the Top Loader NES. I was like, it'll suffice for now. Not the system I wanted to do, but it'll do. Yeah, yesterday, because I took yesterday to recuperate from the trip and everything, because it was a 6-hour drive on Friday, and then it was a 6-hour drive on Monday. So I took the day yesterday to recuperate, and I did some leveling up. It was a nice trip, but they're never long enough. Even though this was literally 5 days, so it was pretty dang close to a week. Yes, I did. And that's probably what my plan's going to be for the next system to work on, because I wanted to work on it yet on last Thursday, but when I knew I didn't have much time and I didn't want to just leave it sitting all weekend, I just said I'll do the top loader NES. It'll dry quickly, it'll clean nicely, so it worked out. But yeah, I want to get that system probably next. Me leveling up to 53 may or may not have even been good enough, but I'm just happy to have them up in levels at least. Because some of them I was starting out at 50, so something's better than nothing. And it's better than you guys sitting here for a whole stream while I'm trying to level them up. I know it's nice because I'll be able to be with the chat for a lot of it, but I know y'all don't want to be sitting here getting bored watching it neither. I know I could get the legendary right now, but I'm so hellbent on trying to get Elite 4 done. And if this doesn't work and I get them up to 55 or more and it still don't work, that's when I pull out the Rayquaza card. And I will go get the legendary and we'll be using it on our team. Because I just want to go to Pokemon Yellow. Do that. I got tons of candy, so I have like Snick Snacks on the side of the desk here because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I got the dog out, I got him fed, I got the cats fed, so main priority is the aminals. Got them taken care of. I think 60 was my level target in most recent Sapphire playthrough. Yeah, if that's what I have to aim for, then I will literally take the whole week to Sunday to grind up to at least 57 to 60. For Elite Four and Champion, yeah. I may have to end up doing that, but we'll see. Pokemon Sapphire too, yeah. That would be my pick of between the two. Yeah, sorry if you hear more noise in the background. We put our ACs in, and this is how we keep the game room cooled down, especially during the summer, since these guys run hotter than Hades.
Yeah, most of my missions are college streets now.
Interestingly enough, whenever I got home to visit, my brother was like, "So I just bought a PC." I said, "What?" He's like, "I've been saving up money and I've had the same PC set up for the last 10 years. He's like, I want to start upgrading it, and the first upgrade I wanted to do was a whole new case. There was all sorts of updated stuff compared to his PC. I was like, all right. I said, what was it missing? He was like, the GPU. I said, I mean, that's not a bad thing to have to do, but he runs a NVIDIA 1070. So he's like, I know I'm going to have to upgrade soon. I said, I think so, but not like in a rush, though. I have not bought a GoPro yet. I just got back, and I was going to grab my paycheck early before I left, but they couldn't give it to me early, and it's not their fault. So I couldn't pick it up till I got home on Monday. So right now I'm just trying to recuperate what I had to use. But I'm going to try and buy one within the next few weeks. Within the, like, next 2 weeks, should I narrow it down. I know I have other things I need to kind of pay off first, so I guess it really just depends on how quickly I can get those done before I go and add another thing to pay off slowly on. Capture card, I will be wanting to get that, especially for the Switch, so that'll probably be very soon. Also, happy Switch 2 Eve for America. Because people are already camping out at GameStops. I'm sitting here like, I don't even know if I'm going to get lucky enough to get a pre-order. I'd probably get it through Best Buy, but I don't know. We'll see. If I don't get one, it's not the end of the world, but I will try my damnedest to try and get one. I think it's a midnight release for pre-orders tonight, so I'll see if I can do it. Ugh, 1 month. Bless it. I know, my fiance sent me a video of, I think it was Japan's Mario Park, and they had a Donkey Kong ride, and I was like, okay, that's really cool, actually. I'm gonna get you to 53 pretty quickly, buddy. At least camera up is not super hard to get to 53. What was hard yesterday is I started out with Breloom. That took forever to level up. And I think that's why I didn't get the whole team done. The Donkey Kong ride's coming too? Alright. I'm kind of excited about the new Donkey Kong game. I know the artwork they changed on him, like his animations in the new game, look kind of weird, but I don't know. And honestly, I think I might try to pre-order the bundle with Mario Kart because I think it's 500, and so that makes the game like $50 instead of, what is it supposed to go for, $70 to $90. So you're kind of getting a deal on the bundle instead of buying them separately. So if I can get my hands on a bundle, I might do that. What's up? Ooh, burn.
Damn. Look at that cutie.
Good, his attack is halved, and he's an attacking Pokemon. Oh. Thought he was talking to me. Alright, there's 53 for Camerupt. Alright. Switch Aggron. Yoshi! Oh, excuse me, that was a hiccup. Ew. I'm gonna start out an Aggron versus an Aeron. Look, that was you! Now you grew big and strong. Oh, it's coming to the United States. Okay. Nice. Already getting on my nerves. It's 12 minutes in. It hasn't even been 15 minutes in. And I'm already...
She's got the subscriber count.
Bro. Really? Sorry if I'm crooked. I seem a little...
Is it being buggy?
There we go. I was like, am I crooked? Yeah, don't remind me of... Mr. Nice Guy, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, Protect, one of my least favorite moves. Can't believe it has the grace of coming across my screen.
No, the chat for me's on the right. I know she's gotta go back there and return. Hey, this found a pretty good spot.
He's playing Tarkov. So if you hear him in the background, don't mind. He's having a good old time.
Yeah, sorry, I'm playing Tarkov.
There's nothing wrong with that. Love you, Canadians. Hi, Delta. Building a park. Oh, they're building a park in England too? Nice.
A really good spot for this.
That's good.
Can you go that way?
That'll give not Universal, Disney World in Paris something to go up against.
Hopefully cars here and get fucking ambulance again.
Yeah, let's see. I'm already almost at 51. Once we get these guys leveled up, I'm probably going to be trying my hand at the Elite Four. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I almost beat 3 of them the last time.
I would, but
It'll open in 2031.
where she gets
Holy shoot! Six years? God, I'll be almost...
I can do this.
Bunny ears. Aw, what? Didn't even do anything.
You know what that means?
Keep playing.
Oh, fuck! I picked it. Yeah, I'm done.
Oops.
To the face.
entering Super Nintendo World will be different. Heck yeah. Finally something for Disney to have some competition for their theme parks. I know Universal's always been a contender for years, but them adding on the Mario stuff to the Universals, that was a good move. In my opinion, that's a very good move.
I'm just trying like more people would watch the higher entertainment.
Mess with Pokemon, you get a 50 to the face.
Yep, kill 2 guards.
Escalators to enter, that sounds like my zoo. My local zoo at home, I mean. The first thing you do as soon as you get past the admissions booth is you go up these tall, but they're kind of sloped escalators. It's very weird and odd. And I did make a trip to my local retro game shop. And I was very sad to see that there was a... What? Huh? How? Is my stream still working for you guys? Let me know, because if I have to restart, I will restart the stream. Oh, handrails light up. Nice.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know why. It died there for a second.
Okay. As long as we're cool.
What was it keep going?
Anyways, I was talking about my retro... I was going to my retro game shop, now that my ADHD has been... And, they had a GameCube Game Boy player. But they wanted $225 for it. I wasn't spending that. Not as much as I wanted it. I'm just like, of course it'd be the first thing I find as soon as I get, you know, at home. And I'm like, that will literally deplete me and I'll have nothing. So, they had quite a few zingers. They had some really good PlayStation 1 ones. They had, the Lunar games, some Resident Evil games, I believe. They had some good ones. They had Wind Waker for GameCube. They had some box Super Nintendo games. Like they were doing really good. Now I did ask them. I was like, "Do you guys have any PSPs or PS Vitas?" Because I saw their display and they only had like 2 or 3 Game Boys and like 2 or 3 DS systems. And they were like, "Well, apologize, but if you were here 30 minutes sooner, we had a PS Vita." I said, "Are you kidding me?" So I ended up coming out with 3 vinyl records, so essentially music to listen to. They had some Game Gear games, but they weren't like, they were sports games. They weren't anything I was really wanting to play. And Sega Saturn wise, because I wanted a normal American game, because all my Saturn games are Japanese imports. They didn't have any. Sent me along, and I'm old. I don't recognize any of these Pokemon. Where's Charizard? Is Ash in his retirement home? Charizard, I think I may be able to get this later in the game, but I can't remember. Ash is elsewhere. He went somewhere else for the game's time being. Not until Fire Red and Leaf Green. Right now we're playing 3rd generation Pokemon games, so we're talking 2002, 2003. So at least I didn't throw anybody into 6th gen. Then I'd really be losing people. After the warp pipe entrance, you will enter Peach's castle. Peach's castle? Alright. Ugh. Dang bug bites. You're probably confusing it with the choice of Chikorita, Cyndaquil, or Totodile as a reward for completing the Hoenn Pokedex. Oh! I didn't know that was a thing, honestly. I honestly didn't know that was a thing. I was just throwing it out there because I'm like, I know endgame you can get different Pokemon, but I don't know what. So getting Gen 2 starters? Hell yeah. Emerald here has that. Yeah.
Did you read Dimitri's comment?
Whose?
Dimitri, the pink one, the eye. The one up above that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, as you can tell, I have not ever finished or completed Pokemon Emerald. So I don't know what happens after endgame. Will I be ever deleting this save file? I don't know. I know for right now I'm going to probably be sentimental with this team and probably keep it as long as possible, but if it comes down to it and it gets harder to get games, like extra copies, I may. Then you enter the world itself. Nice. Yeah, you have no idea how much I was cursing myself seeing that Game Boy player, and I'm like, I want it, but I'm not depleting myself for it. Will you ever bother with the Battle Frontier? Probably. I'd probably mess around with that. Kind of like on the side. Because I know a lot of people have highly rated the Battle Frontier, and it's like, man, I'm going to try that. I know it's fantastic in Black 2 and White 2. Because you get to play, like, all the previous gym leaders for the last 5 generations. Well, 4. Because you'll be battling the 5th generation in that game. So that's, honestly, Black 2, White 2 was pretty much peak. Well, the last 2 Raw, kind of. I know X and Y was decent, and so were Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but to true Pokemon elitists that I know, they pretty much stopped at 5th gen. And some people even before that. Some people don't even know 2nd, 3rd, 4th gen, and there's nothing wrong with that. In this playthrough, yeah. I'll probably end up playing a little bit of it, trying to see how I go about it. Keep giving me these baby Pokemon, and I need the bigger ones to level up. Okay, I'll have to heal up my Pokemon because I'm running out of moves. Swear to God, you roar me or whirlwind me, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, we're almost done with Aggron, and then we can try this. Golbat, finally. Ugh. That annoyed me yesterday. Is the Golbats would just straight up just continue using Confuse Ray. And that be like the first move they use. God. Okay, just get the last move off, for the love of God. Ugh. Come on. Come on, just let me get this move out. Thank you. Now I'll get to 52. Hmm. There we go. Made it through the confusion, buddy. Good job. Zubat. You're not worth the experience. Give me all of the experience. Man. Oh, come on. Just take the hit. Holy crap. 800's better than nothing. Oh god, you're gonna make me flinch for one hit, one HP hit.
Yeah, you said guard, I looked up and I'd killed one, and I'd done peeked the corner, and there was one standing on top of the green crate, and I tagged him in the head, and I went back to the roof.
Yeah, I was gonna go to my mall to check out the GameStop because I knew there was still one there. Yeah, it's gone now. The GameStop's gone, the FYE's gone. I'm just like, alright. There ain't many stores left here that I want to go to. My neck is still stiff from driving on Monday. I was fine Friday, but when I came home Monday, my neck hurt to turn this way, and it's still kind of stiff. There's quite a few GameStops in that area. There's like maybe 2 other locations. It's just that they took the one out of the mall. I wish I knew what they were replacing it with, because those are 2 stores I heavily would hit along with Hot Topic and Spencer's. But, and Box Lunch. But dwindled it down to only a few now. It was kind of sad. I turned the corner from where the GameStop usually is. Bleak, gray, closed down. Go downstairs to go check the FYE. Closed, bleak, gray, closed down. I'm like, well. Yeah. I do have a massage gun that I just, charged up. It was a Christmas present from a few years ago. Yeah, I might need to get one of those pillows, honestly. I know, I wouldn't ever put it on my neck, but I also have a, it's not a, it's TENS unit, that's it. I have a TENS unit, but I would never put that on my neck. Yeah, in the one spot that I'm talking about, there's 4 major shopping areas along with the main city as a shopping area. And I go shopping to the west area because that's where I grew up and that's where I went. The north and south aren't bad. It's the east. We don't go to the east area. It's riffraff. There's been a lot of local shootings around there. I don't go to that mall, worth of nothing. But the other 2, I'd have to look and see what's going on with their stores, because I haven't been to those malls since before I moved 3 years ago. So, also good for plane rides. True. Man. Oof. God, you're taking the longest to get to 53. Took camera up no time at all. You're just struggling even with an experience share. Like that crap. I'm so sick of it. And then that. I get that crap. Please, find me something worth. That ain't worth. Ooh. I'm like itching to go to the Elite Four. And this is not helping me. Thank you. It helps me. Come on. It's a waste of moves and it's a waste of time, man. And then this. You gonna whirlwind? I seriously need the experience coming off of you. Seriously. Love of God, throw me a bone. The Zubats are really wasting my time right now. There's the bone. I got thrown a bone. Yeah, I know if I don't make it through the Elite Four, I won't bore you with just straight up leveling afterwards. I will literally go to get Rayquaza and do that and get the legendary, but also mess around with the Battle Frontier. Yes, your gaming chair is fancy. I would know. I got it for you as an anniversary gift. His arm rests will invert, go outwards, go up and down. Mine just do that, but I like this gaming chair. It's comfy. Wasting my time, Zubat. I need to get out of this cave. I will be going to Universal's new park, but it's not going to be soon. I have a wedding I gotta plan. That's mainly my next priority, is trying to get this wedding figured out so I can figure out where I'm having the venue and then going from there. Huh? Yeah. So right now, Universals is on the backlog. I know I don't have to be leveling up, but I cannot pass the experience when it's in front of me. My wedding, I haven't picked a date yet. It's going to be between either next year or the year after. But I'm mainly looking for either a May to October. I'm not really... I just don't want a winter wedding. Huh?
What do you call the women's part of mafia?
I don't know what.
I don't know, I'm asking you.
If you held your wedding there. Yeah, I had thought about it. I was between home and here, and I think it just really depends on cost. If there's hotels needed, or if I can rent a cabin here to make it cheaper if people want to go that route. I know I'd probably keep my dad here because he wants to keep his dog with him, and a lot of places will not allow, especially his size dog, which is a 92-pound Labrador Retriever. So I'd be more than happy to keep them here because I could care less how many animals you have. Bring them. I want to see them. I want to love on them. And especially, I just saw my dad's dog this weekend, so it's like, bring Jaeger, let's go. Some people plan theirs for 2007 because it was 7707 because it's easy to remember. Yeah, I can't do that. I vaguely remember missing some television show because of a failed VCR timer. Oh. Funimation dub of Crayon. Oh. What? Oh. See if I have. Yeah, I know. I was just saying what was in my inventory, but thanks for reminding me. I really appreciate that. Oh, I have plenty. Well, we're just gonna ride by the seat of our pants, because I have no money.
Our right's the one I'm worried about. That on the right and the left, the last two buildings.
We're just gonna say F it and try this. Alright, let me get my list back up for the Elite Four.
I'll probably look funny if I don't have a backpack on.
Sarah B. Okay. Dark type. Breloom does need to be in front. And you need to lose the experience share. Alright. Like I said, if this doesn't pan out, we're gonna go get Rayquaza. I ain't gonna leave you all hanging high and dry for... Anyone in the chat who's going to Universal's new park? It's good to ask, see if they're gonna try. In before the closed captioning thing, mishear Sarah B as Sarah B. Yeah, my accent really does that. It do be that way. Alright, we're starting off with Mightyena with Roar, Double Edge, Sand Attack, Crunch at level 46. Need that Sky Uppercut. Yoink! Oh, God. Unfortunately. One hit KO. Let's go. Last time I couldn't even do that when they were at level 50. I have to do the switch. But I don't want to. Well, let's just say F it and try. This hurt F you guys as, but... What? He brought out his Ugh. He brought out his Absol with Aerial Ace, Rock Slide, Sword Stance, Slash at level 49. This is his big boy. And he made it by 1-1. And he has a Citrus Berry. I'm going to have to switch out. Not the Nintendo Switch. Rock Slide, Sword Stance, Aerial Ace. You should be able to nor an Ethernet switch. You're gonna have to be able to body it, Giuseppe. He didn't use a healing item. I'm honestly shocked. Speaking of which, the other managed switch still hasn't. Oh, really? Alright, his big boy is down. Extra Sensory. He's bringing out his Shiftry. Level 48. Torment, Double Team, Swagger, and Extra Sensory. I am going to need... Shoot. Well, he doesn't... I just don't want to throw Swampert out there. We're throwing Aggron out. He's not affected by Psychic types. And that's what he's trying to do with the Psychic type with Giuseppe. So I can't reuse a move, that's all. If I remember Torment right.
He just glitched through the door.
God, you would throw a confusion on me. I can't do those network upgrades until it arrives in the router larger switch. Of course you hit yourself. I need you, and you would hit yourself.
They're not stopping.
Do me some good. Don't be confused. Patch cables in the RTC battery for the router will continue to collect dust on a table. Their packaging will at least. God almighty. You're upping my attack. You're just making this difficult for yourself.
No, you're fine. You need a heal or do whatever. I'm just trying to...
This is ridiculous. I can't get a move in with all these double teams, and then it keeps using Swagger to put up my attack, but confusing me. Yeah, this bullish. I love playing this dance.
You're alive. Yeah.
Swear to God, you hit yourself.
I'll run over Link real quick.
I'm gonna have to... You need it, and because I may be switching to you. I'm tired of this dance. Oh, I may not be switching to you, not with the extra sensory. Ah! You're gonna hit yourself. Wow. Shocked. Honestly shocked. Down we go. Alright. Crawdon, yes. Bring out my boy. Or girl. Whatever. Alright. Mega Drain your ass. He has not used one healing potion of any sort. And I'm shocked he didn't use it on the Absol. I truly am. Man, come on. Sword Stance really do that to you? Jeez. Good thing you've got Mega Drain to help me out there. Cacturn. Cacturn's gonna have Leech Seed, Feint Attack, Needle Arm, Cotton Sport, level 46. And he just put himself to sleep by hitting me. I love how this is finally working out. It's all coming together now. One hit KO. Perfect. Alright, Sydney is done. We're gonna try our best here. I will say when I was leveling up, I did forget to mention this. I got rid of Dig in favor of Earthquake, because Earthquake has a better... it has better power to the attack, because it's at a 100 power, whereas Dig was at, I think, 60 or 80 power. So, I, in favor of Earthquake, got rid of Dig, because I don't have any other choices. All he has are 3 other HM moves. Alright. If I'm healing somebody, first off, it's you. Can you even do anything with these ghost type spray loom? Not really. And I don't want to put Aggron in front for these ghost types, because that's more physical type move that...
I'm laying behind the car, so he shouldn't be able to hit me. I'm gonna ignore him for a second after I get my legs attached. I'm running. Swords out of Sunset. Don't die. One more leg.
I have my phone on the charger.
Still scab on the roof. I'm gonna get into the...
I don't wanna.
I'm getting in the building.
Not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I like coming here.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try this. Because if you all remember, I think I got through most of Glacia except for like one more Pokemon, and she had me down with, I think it was the last Glalie she had. Or else I would have beat all 3. I would have been shocked if I would have made it to Elite 4. Alright, Phoebe. She's going to start off with the Dusclops at level 48 with Shadow Punch, Confuse Ray, Curse, and Protect. I hate Protect. Missed. Nana boo boo. How the hell did I go from 10 to 6? So confused. Use it. Oh my god. Because of trying to use it with Protect. That was forced. Alright, get bodied. Sit down. Next. Dusclops. So now she's bringing out her big boy. Level 51 with Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So I'm going to have to switch out. And we're going to switch out for Swampert. You're the only one with a ground type move that would hurt anyone else, so I just need to get this thing out. So let's dive. You're anti-tech instead. Yes, I am. In fact, I'm one of those that uses the 2 moves, hides underground, lets them try to use a move, and then leave them defenseless while I hit them with a dive or something. Using a citrus berry. Ugh. Do it again. This one may actually warrant them using a healing potion, because I might bring them too close. No, I'm shocked. Yes, they're now going to use it. That was ridiculous. You would get frozen. The only time an ice type move is used on you, and you would get frozen. Yeah, well. First, we're gonna full restore your ass. And just do it that way. And you'd use your full restore yourself. An eye for an eye. Let's see what the earthquake does damage-wise. Of course. There's a trend in a Minecraft movie. I'd hope there is. I saw it opening day. That was a great movie. Well, not the best, but I know for this generation it's going to be a movie they will never forget. It's like the Cat in the Hat for us with the Michael Myers version, the live version, and other stuff like that. Alright, big boy's down. I'm bringing camera up back in. Probably may or may not regret it. Bennett. There's 2 variants. Both are at level 49, so I'm trying to see which one's which. They both have Shadow Ball. One is Grudge, one is Psychic. One is Will-O-Wisp, one is Thunderbolt. And one is Feint Attack, and another Facade. The Shrek of 2025. Yes, though I don't know how the new Shrek's gonna do. I know it's because they updated graphics or whatever for DreamWorks, but it's like Shrek didn't need a facelift, but it is what it is. When they said chicken jockey, everyone went crazy. Everyone went crazy, as well as everyone losing their minds over I am Steve. Everyone in the theater was quoting him. I'm like, oh boy, we've seen the trailer. One Bennett down. We're bringing out the Sableye. Alright, bringing out the Sableye at Shadow Ball, Double Team, Nightshade, and Feint Attack. We're gonna bring you out, buddy. Yeah, I've seen videos of people absolutely losing their mind over the chicken jockey scene, and I'm just like, oh, it did work. Okay, I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. I didn't experience what a lot of theaters went through, but yeah, you would use the full restore. But a lot of people enjoyed that scene. I sat there nicely and ate my popcorn. I enjoyed the movie. Listen, I'll go see that movie, but I don't like the changes they've done. Alright, last Bennett. I didn't really get to see which one the other one was, so we'll take a look and see which one this is. Oh, Shadow Ball, you both have it. Wow, I'm shocked you didn't go for the heal. I know that's going to take him out, but I got a max revive for that. I'm honestly shocked it didn't go for the heal. So, yeah. We'll bring Aggron out. I should be able to hit with a steel type move. Someone brought a real chicken. What? I can't do bird crap, man. Throughout that whole movie, you know that chicken had to have crapped at least quite a few times. Next up, Glacia. Alright. We'll settle for that. Some people light fireworks in their theaters. What? Good God. What has the world come to? Who's lighting fireworks in their theaters, man? That's just... Now you're just trying to bring the whole place down. Holy crap. Alright, definitely not going to be using camera up for this one. But came in handy for the last one. Problem is, I can't really use Breloom because we're weak to ice. Now, for the all ice types like the Glalie, I can use Camerupt. But Walrein and the two Celios, no can do. I can't even use Aggron. So, and I can't really use Xatu, but I don't have too many choices. And the champion has water types. Most people threw buckets of popcorn. That I did see. I don't know what to do. I guess let's see what Giuseppe can do. I mean, worst case scenario is I lose him. So we're starting out with a level 50 Celio. Knows Encore, Body Slam, Hail, and Ice Ball. I'm literally throwing a Sludge Bomb. Praying. Roll a die. Literally. 1 through 6. So they used Hail to pelt me. See what Body Slam does. Right now I'm not too thrilled with what Sludge Bomb just did, or lack thereof. We paralyzed it. That was a critical hit. Go freaking figure. First Pokemon of the third Elite Four, and it would do a crit. When will you defeat Zubat? Zubat? I will defeat any Zubat. Alright, Glalie coming out. Which one? I don't know. We'll see. There's a 50 and a 52. 50. Okay, so brought out the level 50. It knows Light Screen, Crunch, Icy Wind, and Ice Beam. Eruption! You would use Light Screen. Alright, that's better than Protect. But it may not KO it. Yep, called it. That Light Screen screwed me. But I'd rather you just use the Restore on this Pokemon than the Walrein. But I have a feeling either the Celio or the next Walrein's going to be coming out next. God. This is the battle to use eruption, so that's what I'm trying to do for these Glalie what the hell? How are you struggling with the ice types? Called it. Walrein. Level 53. It'll know Surf, Body Slam, Ice Beam, and Sheer Cold. I'm gonna try my hand at this. I know it's probably gonna risk Giuseppe, but gotta do something. Wow. Couldn't even get a move out. That's nice. Oh good, the light screen wore off. Your bogus move. Haha, no, boo-boo. I know, that's gonna hurt me. How the fuck do you pronounce Xatu? You could do Zatu or Xatu. Alright. Big guns. What are you gonna do with that surf? You want me to catch it? I hate you. Do me a favor and please eat this earthquake. You're gonna use a healing move. No. Shook. Completely shook. Walrein's down. Some people bring a fire extinguisher and goes off during the movie. God. I don't have much left. I still might be bodied by this Elite Four member, so I think what I'll do if I lose here is I'll strictly level up throughout the week, get Pokemon to 57 to 60, somewhere in there, because I think the champion's high level is 58.
You can mute it. It's not going to
I want to do something, man. Yeah, movie theaters went crazy. They sure as hell did. Down we go. Knew that wasn't going to happen, even though I'm one level above you all. This is a Celio that knows Attract, Double Edge, Hail, and Blizzard. I don't know what you're going to do for me. Not a whole lot. You got the first move? Okay. Now you use it. Jagoff. Don't even use it for the Walrein. You use it for the damn Celio, because I got a critical hit. God. I liked the critical hit better. Come on, Aggron. That ups my attack. Oh, God. Please. You're becoming useless, and now you're about to go down. Because you putzed around too much. Wow. So you can body the ice-type moves. Nice. Good thing you don't have any water-type moves on you. You would literally try to body me. Well. God. I hate to, but if I have that slim chance of getting through the Elite Four, I'll take it. There's a very slim chance. You're putzing around. Do something. You'll take the damage. Or, yeah, I was going to say, you're going to take recoil from that. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Yes. Even if I don't get it down all the way. I'm gonna use Erupt. In Hong Kong, there's a very nice metro system there. Nice. You're gonna go down. Yep. Couldn't even get a damn move out. This is literally the last one. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? You defrosted. Hell yeah, brother. Get in that last move. Talk about down to the nitty-gritty. You're not gonna make it. Unless... Nope, you're not gonna make it. Too slow. Even if I beat her, what the hell am I gonna do against Drake with this? It's you down, you out yourself. You're gonna... Yep. What am I gonna do against Drake? What am I gonna do? Yay, I beat you, but now I have to suffer. Oh, this isn't good. This is Drake. I haven't made it this far. But he's going to be starting out with a Shelgon at level 52. It'll know Rock Tomb, Dragon Claw, Protect, and Double Edge. Just my favorite. Protect. Just what I wanted to see. So it looks like I'm probably going to aim for the higher levels, because there's no way I'm going to beat you single-handedly with this Aggron.
Well, I done it. I gotta wait for her.
What did... Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm at that point.
Oh, look! Protect! My favorite! Higher levels as in 60. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and aim for like 57 to 60, somewhere in there, because the top dog on Champions team is a 58. So even if I aim for 60, it's above level, but not by much, by like 2 levels. They're going to probably bring out the Flygon next, because that'll be what bodies me. If I beat this Shelgon, which I more than likely will. Wow. Here comes the Flygon. Oh, Kingdra. So we have a level 53 Kingdra with Smokescreen, Dragon Dance, Surf, and Body Slam. He's going to use the Surf. And that's what's going to, yep, that's what's going to take me out. There you have it. I couldn't even beat the Shelgon. He freaking withdrew it. Alright. Well, good to try it. I made it farther than last time, but not by much. Alright, where am I sitting at here? Okay. I still have a little bit more time. I can... Okay, didn't want to do that. We're gonna go back. I have a Master Ball to use. You're learning all the things, Delta. Yeah, you're learning not to be a loser like me. And pick your teams better. Remember, it's this way. Shimmy on up here. Yep. You know what the fun part is? Trying to get through this damn thing. Because now I'm going to have to attempt this with a bike. And it's going to be a bitch. See? I'm going to have to go on a bike. Now, is it the Acro or Mach bike? It's probably the Mach. Because once I go over the patch, I can't go back over it. Okay, use my select. Or is it the Acro? So the Acro bike. So I gotta go back to... Okay.
You have the Mach?
Yeah.
Hold on, go back.
I have to go back.
Go back.
It requires the Mach bike. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said, go back.
You told me Acro.
I meant the Mach.
Oh, okay.
You gotta get more speed.
Oh, okay. It's alright if I run into a Pokemon.
Like, you almost have to, like, go run the wall. Go back to the rock. Now do it. Now figure out which way you gotta go.
Yep. Oh well. You live and you learn. I've never done it. This is what our generation had to go through. This is what we had to go through. These were the hardships, man. And we got stronger by it. Damn it. I hate that it kicks you off the bike, though. So how the hell are you supposed to do that? Then you do it. I know. It built character. It sure as hell did.
She will. Give her a moment. You keep watching, you're gonna see her get mad. You'll see a chipmunk.
Trying to plan this. But there is no planning.
I ain't got to. She knows she done it twice in a row.
You're apparently supposed to turn right somewhere on the broken part of the floor. Physics, right? Okay, I see. Okay. You want to try? Is this the floor where I get a break?
Hold on,
And
she hands the controller to me, and you'll see here in just a second how easy it is.
I wanted to let... Sky pillar. Broken.
No, I took the
Floor.
controller and got her past it.
Yeah.
On her own.
Here we go. Here's a map. Okay, so that was the second floor. Third floor is forgiving, and then you have to go through the fourth floor. After that...
You should be able to close it.
Okay, so I have to keep going in the same... Rafter Man came out of nowhere. Once more into the breach. Just do it again, just for shits and giggles. Alright, so I literally have to go into a square.
She got 7 people watching, and I'm actually kind of proud of her. Okay, 4 of us are in here. I'm just trying to get her view count up and her subscription.
You will need the mock bike. 2 and 4th floors are very tricky to get around, so follow the arrows to help you out at the top. Make sure you have a master ball to get Rayquaza. Well, what if I don't, bitch?
Coming home, making videos, and streaming 2 times a week. Oh, she's a chipmunk.
Fuck. Oh, what'd I run into? Another Sableye? They're OP in this generation because they don't have any weaknesses. Future generations it does. It's like the, if you've played 5th gen, it's the Electros of pretty much pre-hand. Bitch. So the potential of getting stopped by a rock is high. Got it. Okay. That didn't go as planned. Oh well, start over. Told you, the potential of hitting that rock and it slowing you down is very high. I'm gonna keep fucking trying this. Like that shit. I hit the side the D-pad, but it doesn't do anything.
Just give me a call when you want me to.
No, I'm gonna fucking do this.
Straight up test it out.
Golbat. swear on my own grave, I will bury you. Leave me alone. So you go and go willy-nilly all you want, but when I need you to, it's okay. So I had to go over, like, another step, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Well, she has a video that has like 500,000 views. Mm-hmm.
So if I fall here... Oh, I see where it's going to. Okay, okay. It's that middle door that's blocked off.
You gotta fall in one of them ones, fall around. Go to the middle.
Getting tired of the bull crap randoms. Now I have to fall in the middle one. Okay. Shit.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
So damn close. It's the damn rocks. I'll keep trying this.
Wrong one.
I know it's the wrong one. Tell that to the rock. I wish it was secretly a Geodude that just...
Spaces is all it takes to get the bike to full speed. You need 2 spaces to get the bike to full speed.
Oh well.
I'll make it worse because I'm laughing in real life. I'm trying not to look at it.
What? Shit happens. Went one too far.
She got now people watching her fail.
At least I'm getting it now. I'm just going one spot too far. I wonder if the unmounts the mock bike to avoid a glitch similar to what happened in Red and Blue, in which falling through a boulder hole would cause the bicycle music to continue. Oh! A Pokemon Red glitch.
Hey, do me a favor. Yeah, she's got it figured out now. When you go across, you press select. Like jump off the bike.
Easier said than done.
Don't even look. She just walks straight through the door.
Good thing this ain't a fucking speed run. Well, shit happens. I keep getting too far.
Just know Mr. Nice Guy, Demichi, and Delta as they're laughing at you.
I think it's funny myself.
Not, it's not in a bad way, but it's funny.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's not.
Those are the glitches now. Back in my day, would surf along an island and get assaulted by a level... Yes! Missing no. I'm saving, because I don't know when I'm going to be force battled. Hey, I did it. Oh, there's the beast. I mean, it gives them something to actually watch other than me leveling up Pokemon because I'm still under-leveled. Good. Oh, good. He's level 60. Then he's ready and raring to go for the damn Elite Four if I recruit him.
You got a Master Ball?
I sure fucking do. I sure have my Master Ball. I ain't playing this dance. You gonna listen to me and you gonna get. Fastest battle ever.
70.
It's level 70. That's even better.
Don't. Rayquaza, he's
It is level 70. Well, I caught him.
He's a flying dragon.
I feel accomplished. Very accomplished on that one. Alright. To put Rayquaza on my team or not? No, I'm not going to. Not yet, at least. Once I try the Elite Four, when my team's leveled and I still can't do it, then
These are all gyms.
we take matters in my own hands.
Except at top the toe.
Now, I did get some experience for everybody because of me going through 3, almost 4 of them. So, hey, we got through the Sky Pillar puzzle. I'm glad it was only 2 floors of that crap. I thought there'd be more. Honestly thought there was more to it.
Put him on your team.
Who, Rayquaza? Who am I getting rid of?
Take one off and just run your EXP share level.
He'll one-hit everything. You think I should cheat and go through with the Rayquaza, or do you want me to level up and go through this with my team?
Get everything in the cave for your level.
Oh.
It's 30 levels higher.
Yeah, but... Anyways. Giuseppe. It's the Italian way of saying Joseph. He's a very distinguished Giuseppe. The hell you mean? So we're gonna have the fun task of doing. Candy break. It's a little Hershey egg. Came out of my Easter basket from my dad. What are you drinking and playing? The amount of times you get confused and hit your damn self? Because I think that's a great game to be playing, is watching me play and taking a sip, or however you want to go about it, every time my confusion Pokemon hits its damn self.
It ain't slow. You can drive at any. You can drive at any speed. You can turn where you don't get fines.
Whew. Got Rayquaza. I got the box legendary.
Oh no, Delta and Proxy watch me play for them. I'm going down the interstate at 130 mile an hour.
Quit protecting yourself, for the love of God.
Speaking of that game, Delta, the dance.
Holy crap.
You can drive other vehicles other than it. I think it'd be cool because I'll drive it down the road for the crash. They're a bit clever.
The version mascot. Hell yeah. Eat the earthquake. I'm sorry if I bore you the last 25 minutes with leveling up, but I am not going to go through the Elite Four again when I just lost going to Drake, so I'm better off just leveling up. And all this fun stuff. But I will probably be doing it throughout the week. I will probably, the rest of the week, let's see, it's Wednesday, Saturday. So that gives me about 3 days. If I do 2 Pokemon a day after tonight, I should be able to, hopefully by Sunday, get it done. But I'm not sure yet, because I'm getting them up another 4 to 7 levels, give or take, which is quite a bit. So I'm deciding on how I want to go about it, because I really do want to aim for the late 50s to level 60, but it's going to take a minute. And especially with the whirlwinds and the roars and the pre-evolutions in the mix, it's going to be a fun next couple days. And especially I'm working the rest of this week. Not only did I work today, I worked tomorrow, I worked Friday, and I worked Saturday morning again. And the only reason they gave me Saturday is because I'm only working 3 days this week, so 3.5 days. That's decent. It's not the hours I want, but oh well. I know my dad's kind of having a little bit of a dilemma at home. It's nothing medical or like super bad, but I may have to go back home to help him with the issue. So I'm trying to decide if I do, when. How was my trip? My trip was really nice. It was too short though. 5 days just... It flew. Completely flew by. And I can't have you out. Yeah, 2 of those days were spent traveling. So in all technicality, I had 2 days at home, 2 days traveling, and then I had Tuesday off to recuperate from all the driving, because that's a total of 12 hours driving back and forth between where I'm from. But overall, I had a great trip. I had a fun time with family. I got to go out and do a bunch of stuff I wanted to do on Friday. So I'm pretty happy with how it went. I'm trying to plan another trip sometime late summer, but if I make this trip, this impromptu trip that I'm talking about, potentially within the next 4 weeks, I'd have to aim for probably pretty late August for me to... Ooh, I got the paralysis in.
Yeah, the ringers don't care. And for Easter, yeah, whenever it's staying for Easter, it stays.
Yeah, if I make this impromptu trip, I will definitely probably just bring my dog this trip. I know I could have last time, but... I'd be alright with going. I was gonna bring Creed, too, which is my dog. That's my dog's name.
She don't make the phones and others, so I can...
Okay. Hey, look! A Golbat using Confuse Ray. Just what I wanted it to use. You're kidding me, right? Do it again. That's what I thought. There's a new one. Yeah. So shocked. Completely shocked. It used Confuse Ray. The audacity. Are you playing the new Oblivion? Or not the new, but the remastered Oblivion? I know they updated quite a bit on it. Yeah, Magikarp using Splash. What a concept. Can't believe it. I didn't know that was in its move pool. Ditto using Transform. Oh, boy.
Alright, that's it here. I'm doing this. Okay.
Oh. Get off of my face, stupid fly. Buzz off. Back to Giuseppe. Plagued by the never-ending Zubats. And all she wants is a Hariyama, a Golbat, or a Lairon to appear on her screen. Yes, I'm talking in third person. I've lost my mind. Good, keep gracing my screen. Not with Giuseppe out, though. Sure. Here, take the surf. You know what? I'll give this candy a try. I haven't had it in a few years. It's been a while since I've eaten a York peppermint patty, and that's what this is. So we're gonna give it a whirl. Okay, the peppermint I like. The dark chocolate, not so much, but it's pretty good. Not bad. 7 out of 10 would eat again. It's pretty much like eating toothpaste. That's exactly what this reminds me of. If that's ever been an intrusive thought that has crossed your mind, that's kind of what this is like eating. But that joke's good. Oh dang, the poison came in to help me. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, that's like eating toothpaste. But in a good way. Because minus all the fluoride and all the other crap they put in your toothpaste. I know candy's not any better, but it's edible compared to toothpaste. Bro, do you do anything other than Whirlwind? I'm almost at 54. For God's sakes. Now that I'm in the mid to high 50s, it's getting a little bit harder to level up with these, but these are the highest level Pokemon you're going to run into. This is literally what I did in X and Y. Even after I beat the Elite Four, because it was so easy beating the Elite Four in X and Y, I just continued going to Victory Road to level up, but also when I'd get traded Pokemon in and I wanted to put them in my box but add them to the dex, I'd level them up doing this. I put a lot of hours in my copy of X. Was it my favorite game? No. But I enjoyed it. But literally, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which came out after X and Y, were the last Pokemon games. Gave me a good thrill. I know Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee wasn't bad. I will say that. I know some people will completely trash on that game. But to each their own. I like it. But I don't like Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, or Ultra Moon. I wasn't a fan of that. Sword and Shield was eh. Scarlet and Violet's meh. X Windows system or Twitter. Yeah. Well, I didn't want you getting this. Oh, wait. Hold on. One ticket. That York tastes good. I did not. I know when that game came out back in the day, it was pretty popular and awesome to play. I played it at a couple friends' houses, but I didn't exactly want it. Oh, look, you one-hit KO'd it, so this way you can actually get the experience. Good job. But, I never really had the need for it. Because I know it was on 3DS. There might have been other versions, too. I could be wrong, though. It was pretty good, especially since Sega's no longer got their hat in the ring, so Nintendo just brings out Sonic titles like they weren't rivals in the 90s, like it never existed, like the console wars never happened. There was always the fun of Sega does what Nintendo don't. And you've got more power with Nintendo power. Crap like that. Myself, even though my dad had a Sega Genesis sitting in our closet, in our cupboard for years, I still probably would have went with a Nintendo system. It would have been nice to have that Genesis. He does not know where he got that system. It still kills him, because I've asked him a few months ago, and he's like, I honestly don't remember how I got that system. I said, you had it. You're the one that hid it in his closet. Pokemon X version implies the existence of Pokemon Wayland version. Listen, if Pokemon Z existed, that would have been great. They really screwed over X and Y by not bringing out a Z. I know ZA's coming out, but that's still not a true sequel to X and Y, because you're not starting with Froakie, Fennekin, or Chespin. You're starting with either Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig, which are 2 2nd gen and a 5th generation starter. So I don't know. And I think if I remember the more game details they did on the Nintendo Direct before the Switch 2 Direct, it's mainly just based out of Lumio City, which was the main city. Like, there was gyms all over Kalos, which is based off of Paris. But this game, it's just strictly based on Lumio City. So I'm trying to visualize how good this is gonna go. I know there's a lot they're allowing you to do, and there's some like Pokemon parks that they put in the game so this way you can go catch other Pokemon, but it's like, you're not giving me the whole map of Kalos. So, we'll see. I think it's kind of based off of Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I could be wrong. Because I don't think this is a main series game. I truly believe this is just a spin-off game. And they're literally just like, yep, that's the game for this year. And I get they're probably trying to do the next Pokemon game, whether it be the Gen 5 remake or the Gen... What are we on? Gen 10? Something like that. But I know they did X and Y, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Sword and Shield, and then a 4th gen remake, which was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm trying to figure out why those games get such hate. Now, I can understand the chibi art is a little weird, but I'm gonna be honest, they tried keeping those games as true to the originals as possible. I'm trying to see why everyone hates it. I kinda liked it, just because of the nostalgia factor. But, I did not get to do Giratina's stuff, which was go to the underworld, so I'm kinda disappointed, because in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they pretty much mostly based that game off of Crystal, and they stuck to the storyline. So if you're basing your remakes off of the better version, for the most part, do Platinum. Everyone loved Platinum. It was faster, you got Giratina, you got to go to the underworld, and you could go get Arceus. So, I can kinda see, but at the same time, Generation 10. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but I didn't want to be like, did I skip Gen 9? Yeah, Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, Gen 9 is Scarlet and Violet. What games do you want for Gen 11? I don't know. I don't even know what they're doing with 10th gen. I see it ate that message. I said Bulbapedia's use of Roman numerals will cause confusion with the demographic cohort because between baby boomers and millennials. But Gen 10 is just X. So I can see why there'd be probably confusion because there was already Pokemon X and Y. No, I know Roman numerals. They taught us that when I used to go to Catholic school. They didn't teach you all the numbers, but they literally went through, I think, up to 100, which was awesome. So when I see old cartoons and I see they have the date laid out or the year laid out in Roman numerals, I'll try to read it as fast as I can to see what year. I was mainly watching a lot of Looney Tunes at my dad's, and you'd see the date in Roman numerals, and it's like, okay, can I read this fast enough? Still see the X. You're almost at 55, buddy. Kind of close where I want you at. So this isn't entirely impossible. And I'm kind of happy I'm starting to do this today, so this way one Pokemon is at least somewhat closer to where I want them. And making this a little bit less difficult for me throughout the week. Because I will... If I leave off with him, I will most definitely finish. This was when he was in the middle of humming Clutch Carcassy. I know I watched The Quiet Man. That was the first thing I watched with my dad, and I know probably a lot of you are like, what the heck is The Quiet Man? And it's a John Wayne movie from 1950... It's between 1952 and 1954. I want to say 52. But it was based on John Wayne's character moving back to his hometown in Ireland. And falling in love with a red-haired girl, which... Maureen O'Hara plays in quite a few John Wayne movies, and she is great with him. She's Irish herself, and she don't give a shit. You still use Arabic numerals? I mean, to be fair. But The Quiet Man is a fantastic movie. I also like McClintock, which also has John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara in it. Note the quotes. Yes, if you can read those numerals right there, congratulations. You can read up to a millennial. Cause, yeah, it's right there. Obviously, I can understand Arabic numerals more easily. Yeah, especially since I know what year that is. I won't spoil it for other people, but I know what year that's saying. Don't worry. Most don't want Arabic numerals taught in school. Shouldn't that be? Yep. Yes, it is. Just... Aw, crap. Also, I can write in cursive. Again, it helped with that I went to a Catholic school the first 12 years of my life. Because they made sure... Well, because they made it and drilled it into our heads. You're going to use cursive every day. You will write everything out in cursive. It's literally what they had us do after 2nd grade when we learned cursive. Yeah, I know. Just like the teacher, and I wasn't my teacher. He was my homeroom teacher. He wasn't a nice man, but he's like, you're not going to be carrying calculators in your pockets. Joke's on you, my phone's a calculator. Coming from the same school that, with those classes, required you to have a Texas Instrument scientific calculator. Expensive calculator. Thank God I didn't need it. Why did I put letters in the chat? Roman numerals. Just showing my millennial self. Oh, really? I know there was a lot of cool things you could do with scientific calculators, but also there were hidden games in those calculators too. That was fun. Alright, Giuseppe's at 55. I got him up 2 levels. When I was in high school, they had calculators in class. Nope. They required you to buy them. Only calculators they would give out, either in class or for tests, were just the basic ones that needed light, that were solar. That's all you got. Alright, guys. With Giuseppe at 55, and I'm aiming for the pretty much late 50s to level 60, I'm going to do quite the leveling the next few days. We'll see where the team actually ends up, because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of back and forth between 2 Pokemon to see where I can get them at. But I will catch you guys on Sunday. I'm probably going to stick with Sunday morning, just because I liked getting it done early, but if I decide to change that, I'll let you guys know. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you guys on Sunday.